All right, folks, how you doing? This is Brian here with American Hobo 2. So as you can see, I am outside of the motel here. I'm no longer in the room. I got out of there. So I'm hitchhiking. I'm on the highway. I got all my gear ready to go. I got my little stick here propped. I love this walking stick because I can put my stuff and just prop it up. And everything's here. I'm ready. I got my water. You know, I'm set up, man. I'm cool. I ain't got to worry about shit. I mean, I'm all right. And so I'm doing the videos. The traffic here is kind of sporadic. When I say sporadic, I mean sporadic. It's there's traffic, but not a lot. And it'll pick up. I'm not worried about nothing. I'll make it. I always make it. And if I can get up to Fergus Falls today, I've got some options. I do have some options. We'll just have to play it by ear. That's how that goes. So there is traffic. We are doing pretty good. So let's see how this goes here. Hitch it like Fred. All right. Hopefully we'll get it right. Like I said, it's sporadic. What's nice about this is I think I can I'm still hooked up to their Linksies over here, their Wi-Fi, and it's doing good. So heck, I really don't want to get too far away. If I got to take a frickin' piss, I'll hang out and take a frickin' piss real quick. It's not a big issue. No, I will. I'll just come right over here and take a frickin' piss if there's no cars coming. I mean, seriously. I don't have to crap or anything. I crapped earlier 3 times, just really tried to squeeze it out. Excuse me, I should talk about that, but I had to take a number 2, and I did. And I ate pretty dang good yesterday, so I was able to get that out. I have had 1 cup of coffee this morning. That's it. Well, now actually a cup and a half. I don't want to bug these people again. If I have to go in and take a number 2, I can just walk right over here. It's not even 100 feet away, so I'm okay. And it's supposed to be nice today. Kind of a little bit cloudy. There's not a lot of traffic today at all. There's hardly any traffic at all today. So, but it'll pick up. There is traffic. This is 59. I've hitchhiked this 59. Oh, I'm going to say in my lifetime, I've hitchhiked this 59. This will be about the 5th time I've did it. That 6th time I've did it down and up. And I'll tell you what, it ain't bad, man. It ain't bad at all. It's not. You know, there's some certain areas that are kind of questionable, especially your teeny towns. This isn't a teeny town. There's a lot of traffic that goes to and fro here to the next big town. There is a little town that I don't want to get caught up in today, and I want to get way past that. So if I can do that today, Fergus Falls, I'm sitting good, and I've got all frickin' day too. So I'm gonna make that Crookston today, no matter what. Try to anyway, so we'll see what happens. So we'll see what happens. Try it. So got some bikers going, you know, long distance. People are leaving for, you know, they're still doing Memorial Day. So, you know, I'm clean dressed. That's a big plus right there. When you're hitchhiking, man, you know, if you're looking really motley, you're not getting it right. But I mean, I look like a shish. I mean, I don't look bad. I don't. I mean, I'm clean shaven. It's not bad. I'm thinking about growing a beard. You know, actually grow a beard out and just keep it close shave, but grow a whole beard and let my hair grow out. Seriously. And maybe put it in a ponytail, or how long ever that's going to take. My hair won't get that long till around winter. But I think I might do it. And, you know, I could go to communes. There's these commune hostels and stuff. There's so many options I've got for the future, but I want to make sure that I've got some cash socked on a card. So if I need to hitchhike to these backpacker hostels, I've got a light load. I can hike to it, trail bus, hike from the trailhead, whatever I got to do, I'm good. And it's not cold today at all. It's got a beautiful little nice breeze. It's a little hazy, not bad at all. God, this ain't bad at all. I mean, I've seen it a hell of a lot worse. I've seen it a hell of a lot worse. I mean, when I say a hell of a lot worse, I mean considerably worse than it was in the past. I hitchhiked through the winter time, so that was really, really bad. When I did the winter, that was one of the Worst times I did. I mean, it was tough. And I hitchhiked with a snow shovel. People are like, God, are you freaking crazy? No, I'm not crazy. I was making money. You know, I've hustled. I've just hustled like Freddy Krueger. I mean, I get out. Man, if it's summer, I'll do weeds. I'll do weeds, man. You know, whatever, man. I'll cut lawns. I'll do landscaping. Whatever somebody wants me to do. It's nothing for me to do it. It's not. It don't take much. So 55 miles to 52 miles to Fergus Falls. So we'll see what we can do today. I got a sheriff coming up here, I think. Yeah, more than likely, I think so. No. Not having much luck, but like I said, you know, a lot of the people are freaking female hitchhiking and stuff, and you got your little hoity-toity ass people that they'll call in just because they're so freaking hoity-toity that they see somebody with a pack hitchhiking. It's like, man, I've never seen this before. Well, you ain't got to call the cops on me, and I could give a shit less if they do call the cops on me, to be honest with you. I've had that happen. I was hitchhiking through South Dakota there, leaving this town of Beersford, and lo and behold, next thing you know, there I am, and I'm kind of like, it was really weird because when I was hitching, nobody swerved or nothing. I was off the road about a good 5 feet from the actual road where they're driving. And so this cop, you know, because I had stayed the night, I went through a police check and I stayed the night, and they gave me a room through the PD Salvation Army. So the dude was super cool, the one cop, and he even gave me a $10 bill to get something to eat. I thought that was just like, wow, okay, cool, man. You know, what the heck, right? And so if I get a ride today, it'll probably be by a Farmer Jack. And I'm not taking no ride to nowhere. I'm gonna have to look up my maps in a minute. That's what I'm gonna do. But I wanted to do this video. I could probably download it right here. I don't think it'd be a problem, because I'm right in front of the Wi-Fi. So if I got to go take a piss, I can go take a frickin' piss here in a little bit. It's not a big deal. And I could probably snatch up another cup of coffee. I'm sitting pretty good. I don't mind stoking up on coffee. The only thing is you gotta piss. So I'm just waiting until I absolutely gotta piss, and then I'll frickin' go and I'll get another cup of coffee, and then I'll come back out here again. It's not a big issue, man. I'm not tripping on it, you know, and traffic will pick up. There's no doubt it'll pick up. But what I was saying is, so I'm off the side of the road, and I'm like, to give you an example, okay, like, you know, you got the white line there where people are basically, what they're doing is there's the line. So I've got, see where that grass line is? So I'm that far off. I'm 5 to 6 feet off, at least, off the road from the white line there, okay? And I'm on the frickin' on-ramp, and I've got my sign sitting down like this on my on the ground there. There's a big piece of cardboard. So some lady called in and said, basically said that she almost swerved at me. Bullshit. Nobody swerved at all. But the point is, she frickin' called in and said that she almost hit me. And I'm like, the cop, I says, you know, that ain't true. And the way my thing is positioned, I told him, I said, see this cane here? I said, it's been sitting like that. I says, it's not, I shook his hand. I said, hey, I'm okay. He says, oh, I was just checking. I says, well, thank you, sir. And he was a really nice cop. You got to be nice to him. You don't get rude and all that. Well, I'm allowed to hitchhike. You know, they can do what they want. They're the law. But I'm saying, I know the hitchhiking rules. As a general rule, Minnesota's not bad, depending on where you're hitchhiking out of. You know, you really got to where you're hitchhiking out of. Yeah. So, yeah, I said the traffic today is not the greatest, but it's going to pick up. It'll pick up, man. I'll snag a ride, dude. And hopefully I can get all the way to Detroit. Hopefully I get a trucker that's going all the way up to 2. Shit, that'd be freaking awesome, man. That'd be like beyond awesome. If I could get up to Highway 2 by this afternoon, I'm going to be very freaking happy. There's a lot of traffic going the other way into this town, this way from south 59, but going north on 59, there's not a whole lot, but you figure there's not, the only other town south of here that's sizable is Montevideo. And that's it on that. But like I said, as a general rule, you know, traffic will pick up Sunday or not. I'll get a ride. Somebody will give me a ride here. I'm certain of that. I'm not thinking maybe. I know. And I'm just waiting until I absolutely got to piss bad. I'll set my thing down, go take a piss, get another cup of coffee. Not a big deal. I would if I was up farther. I just don't want to be pissing in front of, there's somebody that lives there, some houses there. I don't want to piss out, hang it out. You could get racked up. If somebody just sees you, oh, there's this guy with a backpack, he's pissing right out, 100 yards from my house. Or you got to just kind of be super careful of what you do, how you do it. When you're hitchhiking, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got to be cognizant of everything that's going on around you. Everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. I keep a little binocular thing I can run in. If I'm just out in a questionable area where maybe I'm a mile or two out of town and it's nothing but woods, you got to keep your ass aware of what's going on, because you never know what's going on. You just don't. And it's one of them things where you just don't know from day to day if something's going to happen. And so that's what I do. I just generally try to keep my eyes open, see what's going on around me, situational awareness. I'm not strung out in drugs. I'm not drinking while I'm hitchhiking at all. Oh, I've had several times. If it's nice out and I'm kind of in a decent area that's loose and you don't see a lot of cops and they don't care if you hitchhike or not, if I got a cold beer, I'll have a frickin' cold beer while I'm hitchhiking. I've actually did that. I don't normally do that, but certain places, like if I'm hitchhiking across the North Country on the Highway 2, shit, I've blew some weed before. I have, literally. I've actually blew some weed before and just got totally stoned off my ass. His principal picked me up. He worked for a school. It was in the morning, like on a Tuesday morning. He says, "You don't mind if I smoke?" I says, "No, go ahead and smoke." And I'm like, wow, all right. So he says, "Go ahead, you want to hit it?" And like, I hadn't had any weed in, oh God, I'm going to say probably, 6 months. And I was like, whoa. And I smoked weed a couple times going through there, man. Dude, I blew it out of a pipe, and I'm like, whoa, my gosh. I was so buzzed, but it was cool. I was going through, it was about 95 degrees. It was probably like July, like end of July. And it was freaking cool, man. It was a blast. I really had a good time going through there, man. And people threw you cash. You didn't have to panhandle for nothing. I don't even panhandle. I've panhandled a couple times, man. It ain't that bad. If I have to, I will, and I want to pick up on a few bucks so I got some food money, whatever, I'll do that. But as a general rule, you're not going to see me out with that, because, you don't have to do that. You just don't. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a prime example of someone that can just go from place to place, and if you get rides, you're going to get pretty much, if you don't have a big, huge story. And I'm going to end this video and download this, and then I'll do another one. I'll continue on with some other stuff, okay? This is Brian here. I'll get back with you in a few minutes.